Welcome to the Green Buildings newsletter. This is an update program on green buildings, green finance, green furniture, and green materials in Vietnam's real estate market. I'm editor Vàng, and to start the program, let's review the main highlights of real estate market in May 2022. Green transformation, sustainable benefits for construction enterprises. BCI Equinox 2022, connecting architectural and construction industry professionals. Hanoi, it is necessary to integrate green growth goals into urban planning. Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment and BIDV sign a memorandum of understanding to promote green financial development. Climate change funding, 3 priorities for Southeast Asia. Green credit accounts for about 5% of the total outstanding debt of the economy. In recent years, the development of green buildings has become an inevitable trend of the construction sector in Vietnam. With user-friendly characteristics contributing to minimizing the impact on environment, green buildings are considered as a sustainable investment that helps create long-term benefits for the project's owner as well as other units in the industry. According to the surveys of ĐતિNG.com.vn, in the Real Estate Consumer Psychology Report 2022, after a period of volatility, home buyers tend to prioritize projects with green space, more utility space. Green Street Advisor 2020 research also found that green buildings achieve better occupancy rates than less sustainable projects. Accordingly, green standards meet the needs of safe, healthy, and friendly living spaces of a large number of consumers, especially when environmental and health issues are becoming their top concerns. In addition, the shift in customer demand has prompted business in related sectors such as building materials to pursue sustainable products and produce increasingly greener solutions. Green conversion also helps businesses achieve higher operating cost efficiency, most notably the cost associated with energy consumption and maintenance throughout the life cycle of the building. On the 20th of May 2022, BCI Equinox 2022, with the theme Net Zero Carbon and Wellness, organized by BCI Vietnam, took place successfully. Equinox is a series of specialized exhibition events held in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with a luxurious, classy, and friendly event space. Equinox is the ideal event connecting investors, architects, design, professionals and manufacturers and suppliers of equipment, an opportunity to update product and technology improvements to continue to create many unique designs for the architecture industry and build. Technology is gradually changing in the face of the architecture and construction industry, bringing effective construction solutions and creating favorable conditions for the development of buildings in general and green buildings. Equinox 2022 compiled 4 short technology forums that were intertwined with presentation of guest interpretation at the afternoon and evening session, with topics such as Net Zero Approach, presented by AGC Asia Pacific, How to Create a Sustainable Building Environment, presented by Kingspan Insulation, Leading Green Building Trends, is presented by Saint Gobain, and Low Carbon Products and Sustainability is presented by Techno. The Hanoi Department of Construction say that over the past time, Hanoi City has paid attention to good implementation of environmental protection and improvement towards green and sustainable urban development. The city has invested and completed the monitoring system in polluted areas at risk of pollution, publicized the result of observation on mass media to improve the capacity and efficiency of management, forecasting and control of environmental pollution. At the same time, Hanoi has put into operation 10 automatic air monitoring stations, a mobile monitoring vehicle, a wastewater and air monitoring station at Nam Son Waste Treatment Complex, include 6 automatic water surface monitoring stations transmitting information data to Management Center for Monitoring and Treatment. Regarding the development of green spaces, outdoor public spaces serving the need of urban residents have been focused. According to the statistics, The total number of public spaces implemented in the period of 2015 to 2020 is 382 items. On the 26th of May 2022, at the headquarters of the Ministry of Natural Resources and the Environment, Mr. Lê Công Thành, Deputy Minister of Information and Communications, Mr. Lê Ngọc Lâm, General Director of Vietnam Investment and Development Joint Stock Bank, BIDV, represented the two signatories of the Memorandum of Cooperation promoting green sustainable financial development. Speaking at the signing ceremony, Mr. Trần Hồng Hà, Minister of Information and Communications, emphasized cooperations between the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development and BIDV in the field of environmental resources and climate change will promote the formation and development of green bonds and green credit, developed the carbon market, support enterprises to participate in environmental protection activities, respond to climate change, transform energy, promote economic development in the direction of low carbon, communication activities, capacity building in land management, environment, mineral resources. Action should be taken to combat climate change now, otherwise the damage may not be recoverable by 2030. According to experts, the biggest challenge is meeting Southeast Asia's estimated 210 billion per year in adaptive and mitigation investment, which account for 5.7% of the region's gross domestic product. So, the key is to quickly raise private funds because the capital is not sufficient at the scale needed, experts recommend. By 2030, the region's green economy will contribute 1 trillion in economic opportunity and potentially contribute 6 to 8% growth in GDP from new growth areas, experts said, adding that the following 3 sectors need to be acted upon quickly. Experts said these are: first, policies and frameworks facilitating financial flows. It is necessary to build a conceptual structure of green finance, whereby investors can assess the risks as well as turn of green investment, and organizations can design a green agenda for their business. Second, funding platforms bring together investors and develop guiding processes. These frameworks can enable the initialization of green guidance process and projects that can be loaned. Third, funding instrument leverage capital. In the context of limited public resources, green bonds are an important tool in capital extraction and have generated significant momentum throughout the region. In Asia, the sustainable bond issues market reached a record high of 12.1 billion USD in 2020, an increase of 5.2% compared to 2019, with the number of green bond issuers increasing. At the meeting with Mr. Philippe Oriange, Global Executive Director of the French Development Agency AFD and Senior Expert of AFD in Vietnam recently, Deputy Governor of the State Bank Pham Thanh Ha said that over the past time, the State Bank has always oriented to the green balance sheet of commercial banks. At the same time, the State Bank of Vietnam always strives to come up with solutions focused on raising awareness and action of management agency through policy consultancy support on research and development of legal documents of the State Bank in the field of green credit. As a result, in terms of credit balance of the banking sector, as of December 31st, 2021, the total green credit balance is estimated at over 451,000 billion Vietnamese dong, accounting for about 5% of the total outstanding debt of the economy. In the coming time, the State Bank of Vietnam will focus on researching and developing the strategy or roadmap of the banking sector towards emission neutralization, including several contents such as inspection and supervision, develop endurance assessment scenarios and models, monetary policy, credit, etc. This is the end of Green Building newsletter in May 2022. Thank you for your attention. Please like and subscribe to SENVANG Real Estate. See you in the next Green Building Real Estate newsletter and have a nice day.